What's up guys, my name is Chris Kane and welcome to Let's Play Scorpions. This is a visual novel game and the creator of this game, this is their first visual novel game and it looks pretty cool. What's interesting about this game is that the creator made this game while dealing with the anxiety after the aftermath of being hit with Hurricane Matthew. And I'm very curious to see. Like I said, the game looks great, and I wanted to just check this game out because I think that's pretty cool to make a game to kind of express what went through your mind dealing with that. Because these characters in this game are two friends who are really close, who are anticipating a storm to hit them. So let's just check this out. The sky has been black for 3 days. The rain just as long, but seemingly forever. The noise is constant, something I'm conscious of at every level. Every clack against the tin roof is a raindrop. Every drumbeat of thunder shakes the house. Every thunk from the tree above my room. I feel like I've been laying in bed for hours, trying to convince myself that I'm asleep, trying to fight the noise of the rain with my own worrying dreams. I'm ripped out of my hazed flux sleep at the shuffling behind my closed door. It's Dad still preparing, probably. He's worried about what's to come, despite it being his choice to... My phone vibrates and doesn't stop. Dad told me to put it on airplane mode in case I can't charge it for a few days. I didn't listen. The first alert is a warning. The hurricane is supposed to hit my town at 7 p.m. Residents should evacuate if they haven't already. Closing the warning makes the vibrating stop. It's 12 p.m. 7 hours till impact. I can't believe I laid here for 9 hours. Strangely enough, the sound sounds like it's just as hard as it's been. No more, no less. After barely processing the time, I get a message from Anise. She never messages first, so it's slightly jarring. It must be urgent. Opening the message, I notice she's still typing another. She stops when she sees I've read the first. Have you and your dad evacuated? No, I don't think we are. I'm pretty worried, to be honest. I don't want to make this about me. Not again. What about you, though? Your family leave when school was first canceled? No, I'm still in town. Dad's been gone for a couple weeks, and my brother left when the first warning came in during third period. Oh God, does that mean you're home alone? Yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to ask you about. If you want to come over, you can. I just have to convince my dad to pick you up. I won't go through. I'm too scared to leave my room. She takes a second and I worry. I love you. That's fine. I love you too. 7 hours to impact. I ask my dad to brave the rain to pick up Anise. He argues, only because he's home alone. Dad tries to add a happy slant to his words, but his eyes are scared. He's coming. Just wait it out for a bit, okay? Sorry I can't go. Thank you. It means more than you think. It tears me apart that I'm too afraid to leave this room to escort her here. I've known Anise for 2 years, which is much less than our other friends. We're the same age, but despite that, Anise has always felt like a little sister to me, and much more like family than my actual family. I think she looks at me the same way, like family, but I'm always afraid I don't spend enough time with her. I'm afraid because I haven't had a chance to spend enough time with her. I always think I'll mess up even though that should be impossible. Anise, I'm gonna lay back down. Text me when Dad gets there, okay? 'Kay. I don't know how I'm so incredibly tired, yet so terrified death at the same time. My heart pumps 40 miles a minute from the storm, from leaving Anise alone for a moment. I close my eyes and the rain lulls me to sleep. The rhythmic tapping of the tree against my wall. Belle, I'm here. Ah! I'm a mess. Hi, Anise. I glance at my phone, hoping Anise doesn't notice. I slept through her text. Yeah, I missed your text, sorry. I know you did, loser. Your dad said you were probably asleep. Guess he checked on me before leaving. I glance at my phone again. It's around 1:30. 5 hours to impact. Yeah, sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. Anyway, your dad said there's still electronics to drag up here. I'm gonna help, but you can stay in your room if you want. I'm unbelievably scared to cross the threshold of my door. Something about my room seems safer than the house, and I don't want Anise leaving it either. But I don't want to leave Anise. Yeah, sure, let's help my dad. We spent the rest of the hour moving large electronics and irreplaceable things upstairs. All noise was drowned by rain. Dad tells us there's nothing more for us to do as he exits the house to bring in the patio furniture. He unlatches the large umbrella without closing it, and the wind tries to take it away. He jumps and grabs it out of the air. The wind is angry, and he falls down. Anise and I giggle to ourselves as he gets back up. We go back to my room, where I feel safer for absolutely no reason. 5 hours to impact. You okay, Anise? I mean, I think so. This is a really scary situation, though. Is there a reason you guys don't evac? It wasn't my choice. I'm scared every time that branch hits my wall. As if to prove my point, it slams into my wall much harder and louder, then goes back into its menacing taps. My dad keeps saying things like, it's just the businesses trying to get people to buy gas and stuff. But if he really thought that, I don't think he'd be preparing. Yeah, he seems scared. Even for preparing, he's going the extra lengths for it. Right? It's ridiculous. If he wanted to stay safe, he would have left when we were told to. Hey, I wanted to ask. I think there's people who are leaving town still. So, why didn't you try to find someone who was? I don't know. I figured if I wasn't leaving, and you weren't, that I wanted to be with you. Make sure you're okay. Anise hugs me, and it catches me off guard, and we headbutt. I love you too, loser. Remember when that announcement happened on Tuesday? Everyone in probably every class was screaming in joy. Yeah, it's sort of messed up that a deadly hurricane is the cause of joy. Extremely messed up. Not to mention now everyone who was cheering is probably gone. Wondering if they're gonna come back to rubble. Or like us, and wondering if they'd be a part of the rubble. Come on, Anise. I'm scared, but we're with each other, right? I thought storms calmed you. She smiles slightly when I said we're with each other. My heart pounds as I feel my family-esque connection kick in. Yeah, at least I'm with you. Storms usually do calm me down, but not when they're likely to destroy half the town. Anise's phone beeps from low charge. I check mine. We've been talking for a while. It's 3 p.m., so 4 hours till impact. Anise moves to sit against the wall and use the charger. It's amazing we still have power. She becomes visibly unsettled as the rain begins to get harder, forcing the branch to hit the tree to hit the wall so hard it shakes. We spend a bit in comfortable silence while the rain takes over our thoughts. The power flickers on, then off, then on, then off, then turns off without coming back. So why were you home alone again? Well, my dad is a busy businessman, which you know, but recently he's had to fly around a lot. So it's just been you and Ben there? Yeah. That's why I can't hang out as much. Even though I want to be with you, I need to make sure Ben doesn't do something dumb. But he's your older brother, isn't he? That doesn't mean he makes good choices, though. Dad only trusts him to look after me when he's got a license and I don't. And he just left without you? He left a note. He just said got mandatory evacuation notice, had to leave or I wouldn't have been put away again. I don't think he did it out of selfishness or anything. I think he was genuinely worried about himself, and I think he's worried about me, but no one is allowed back in after they leave. Anise looks intense with self-reflection and worry. I embrace her. This time we don't headbutt. She sniffles and my heart drops. I'm so sorry, Anise. It's okay. You're a better sibling anyway. For a moment, I feel like she confirmed my reason for existence. Just for a moment, though. I glance at my phone again. 4 p.m. 3 hours left. I'm unreasonably tired. The rain both increasing my tiredness and making me anxious. Hey, Anise, I'm sort of tired and scared. Would you be okay if I napped again? She puts her hand through my hair. Of course, don't worry. Wake me up in an hour, okay? I don't want to leave you alone too much. Alright, you won't, okay? I nod and slink under the covers. The harsh rain slams against the tin roof. The thunder sounds like armies stepping in unison. The tree branch sounds like a battering ram ready to breach the one last safe place on earth. I lose the fight with the rain, the noise taking over my mind as I have no dreams. Just a blank mind. I fall asleep. An hour passes and I wake up. It wasn't by Anise, though. It was by my own power. I glance around my dark room for her, then I feel it. Anise's arm around my body, her breath against the bottom of my neck, her legs slightly over mine. Anise knows me too well, I guess. She did this to comfort me. I lay awake, not sure if I should wake us up or let this moment go on forever. This warmth from being close and together. I want to wake her up, just to lay here awake, to tell her she's amazing, that I feel closer to her than anyone, that I feel like she's the light of my life. I want to say, I love you, Anise, and for it to really mean something, in a connecting, emotional way. She's family, and she deserves to know she means the world. Her arm moves slightly, and she rubs my shoulder. I stop thinking and close my eyes again. It goes comfortably black again, the rain turning into new definition of silence. My phone goes off. I think Anise set an alarm so that we would wake up before the impact. Anise and I get up. She checks my phone. Belle? What's wrong, Anise? Alert says the hurricane is 1 hour earlier than expected. Find shelter now. Anise had mentally prepared herself for disaster at 7. She starts to cry. This rain, harsher than ever, is somehow in still silence. I take her hand and lead her off of the bed. We sit there and I hold her head to my chest. I've never seen Anise cry. Only get quiet. It's heartbreaking. The rain is harder than ever. Every drop sounds like a gunshot. The thunder was a small tap compared to the branch being wildly thrown against the wall, causing the room to shake and shake and shake. The tree cracks the wall. It hits and hits until the wooden battering ram makes its way into a safe area, and he screams. The tree falls into my room and causes debris to fall inside along the rain. I push Anise towards the door as a panel from the ceiling falls on my leg. Oh my god. Anise drags me from the room, both of us soaking wet, the water from our hair mixing with our tears at the possibility of losing each other. Anise helps me limp to the bathtub. We sit there and drip water as Dad scrambles to stuff the bottom of our door with towels. And niece, I love you too, Belle. I don't want to lose you. She said it like she was pissed, but it's just because she's afraid. She puts her hands through my hair. We sat there dripping for hours until Dad woke us. Though it had only been 3 days, it felt like this was the first time I'd seen a blue sky, the first time I felt the sun. We're family, I'm sure of it, and together we saw tomorrow. Thank you, Anise. That was a really good story. Wow. I mean, I gotta say, living in the northeast of the states, like, I don't see, I don't see hurricanes and all that stuff, you know. But like, I can't imagine what it's like to go through something like that or a tornado. Um, but wow, that was really good for someone who made their very first game, and you have a very nice art style. I'm hoping that when I go back to the itch.io page where I got this, links in the description, that there's like a Twitter or something. Probably do your own art or something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that short visual novel story. I expected a very, like I said, this game looked impressive, and it definitely was. There's a few, spelling errors and stuff like that, but you did a great job. It's really, really, really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If there are any visual novels you guys want me to check out, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.